Do you guys remember when this channel was called Southwest Side by Side and then suddenly nobody posted anything for a little while? Well, we're back, and now we're called Fitzpatrick Overland. So my name's Evan.
I'm Scott.
And this is the new and improved dirt limo. So we decided to rebrand from Southwest Side by Side to Fitzpatrick Overland because we're both Fitzpatricks who overland, and that part's not going to change. But what about the Southwest Side by Side part?
We no longer live in the Southwest. We were based out of St. George, Utah, and now we're in eastern Idaho.
Yeah, so didn't want to have Utah as a logo anymore or anything, just in case we move again. So the hard part will be that I don't live around here anymore to help be in and make the videos quite as constantly. So I'm here for Christmas. We're making this video. We're going to try and make some more content, but a lot of the footage is not going to have me in it moving forward just because I'm going to be editing remotely where I'm at. So, and that's okay. But I'll still be involved and we'll still go on some rides and stuff and it'll be a good time. Now, what to expect for the channel, you're still going to see the dirt limo and a lot of side-by-side stuff, but we're also going to include some more camping, overlanding, even just stuff making the studio behind us, you know, this super cool space better. Anything that, you know, he really wants to include that's related, we're going to start doing. It's going to be a little bit of everything, which is nice, but all centered around this piece right here. So now we're going to go around and see what's new on the side-by-side, the dirt limo, because the last thing you guys saw was adding the particle separator towards the rear, and Scott's been building a ton of different stuff. I mean, obviously it looks way different the closer we look. So right now we're going to go through everything that's different.
So talking about new parts that we put on the car since the last video you've seen, we'll talk about the front end initially here. So what we've done is we have a pre-runner front bumper. This is from Can-Am. We have, that comes with the aluminum plate underneath. We have the 45S worn winch, which is a 4,500 pound winch with the synthetic line. Up top here, we have Deviant Racing shock tower brace and a TMW gusset kit. As many of you know, this is one of the weakest parts of the Can-Am side-by-side. So you really got to stiffen up that front end, which is, as part of the install, also forces you to turn the shock towers, the shocks. So this was originally over here, this one over there. In order to get these to work properly with the shock tower brace, you need to swap and go to the outsides, have the reservoirs on the outsides. We have the 42-inch light bar, the Nylite LED 240 watt light bar at the top, followed by the Can-Am Adventure roof rack. As you can see, we have our 360 camera mounted to the top. We have some chairs and a table in there for
overlanding.
Yes, for small rides. You know, go with the wife. In the back, we have our taste light, which is mounted to our Rifab jumbo box. These are made in Logan, Utah. So if you're ever down in Logan, this is fantastic. It's lockable, which was the big thing we wanted. So when we go and park, you know, if we go on a ride, end up at a restaurant, we can take our headsets, put them in here and lock it. Any pew-pews or anything like that, we can lock them all in this sturdy box. So at some point in the near future, I'll go through what we keep in here, tools and things of that nature, just so you know what we carry. So we have S3 15-inch, 33-inch Maxxis Carnivore wheels, and this is our spare up top. This is a Kemimoto tire rack. Just makes it easy to get into. There's our S&B pre-filter.
Which you guys saw in a video a few years ago.
Correct. The hell of a big call.
Eco X gear.
There you go. Eco X gear. Sound bar, Bluetooth, FM radio. The speakers light up. Woohoo! It's pretty cool. And it's just, you know, it's something if you're parked at the beach, you want to hear some tunes, you can just turn it on and let her rip. There isn't a whole lot. You have the ocean handles on above each door. I think that's about it. Since we won't be riding with 4 people when we're doing the overlanding, we decided that we wanted an easier way to get these seats out. You know, these seats have 4 bolts that hold these seats in, and I didn't want to deal with that. You know, if I want to put stuff back here, I don't want to rest it on the seats. You know, ice chests, things of that nature, I don't want to rest it on the seats. I want to be able to pull the seats out. Off-road armor makes these plates that you can mount the seats to, and you just pull a pin and the whole seat will tip out. Really easy. Most side-by-sides, I guess, have that already, but Can-Am doesn't, so I have to do it for them. We have an excess power battery in here. So we got rid of the small battery that comes with the side-by-side and put a big 1200 milliamp, I believe. That helps run our spotlights and our radios and everything without having to keep the car idling when we're using these things, which is very, very helpful. Now that we live in eastern Idaho and no longer in the desert, we have to change this from a desert vehicle to a winter one. So we're gonna need to have a full windshield, some side covers here, get the lower doors, just so we're not freezing our asses off in the winter time.
So the dirt limo is pretty much done, besides some winterization stuff and possibly a clutch kit now that we've made this thing a little heavier. But at the moment, it's pretty good. So you're going to see a lot more videos of the space, like I said, some more, anything else we do to this, and just our adventures. We used to watch this guy named Adam the Woo on YouTube. He was a daily vlogger. He pushed everybody to get out there, and we kind of fell off the cart. So now he passed away, which sucks. And in his remembrance, we are going to get back on the saddle and make something actually interesting for you guys to watch. So RIP the Woo. Scott's gonna have some more videos for you soon. I'll be in a few of them here and there, and you'll see us soon. So thanks for watching.